Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we have Moriarty MX by the man Johnny Bang. Now this is one of his 3D track scan tracks that he posted on MXB Mods. Now if it's on MXB Mods, 9 times out of 10 it's free, but this one is not. Once you click on the download button, it will take you to I think it's like a Shopify account, which then I think you pay like $1.50 for. But it is totally worth it. This track looks visually absolutely amazing, and it rides really good too. Now he did say he made this one, scaled it up a little bit and made it a little bit more peaky. So there's some more flow to it and some big sends on it. Overall, man, it rides really good. It looks, I mean, absolutely amazing. Maybe not so much up close in certain spots. You can tell, I don't know what it is. It's just, it's a 3D scan track and everything. But when you're like up above or kind of from a distance, it looks like real life. So it's kind of crazy to see. This is the first video I've done on any of his 3D scan tracks. I have actually gotten all of them, and they are all really good. They do ride really good, and they are fun to play. But it is crazy. It's a different look and feel for the track itself overall. Being that it is a 3D scan track. Now I don't know exactly how that works or how he gets it or anything like that. I don't know if he's doing it all off of satellite imagery and then taking that image and just laying it down over the cloud point data that he pulled from the satellite imagery. I don't know exactly how he's doing that, and I don't even know if any of that shit I said just now is how you do it, but it looks great nonetheless, and it rides really good. And most of all, it's just really fun. It really is. It is a really fun track. Now, I haven't done any research as to where this track is in real life or anything like that. But I did want to just show you guys a 3D scan track, you know what I mean, and what it can look like in game. And the fact that it rides as good as it does, or even like a lot of the little braking bumps and ruts and how they work so well, is kind of crazy to me. Every now and then you do get a little bit of like visual artifacting with the textures, not loading in or glitching or something like that. But I don't think that has to do with the track scan or anything he did. I think that's just an MX Bikes thing, because right now I'm currently working on a fix for my norm on my next track, where it's kind of loading in like that, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's anything that he did in particular wrong. I think it's just an MX Bikes thing, if that makes any sense. But, MX Bikes is weird with a lot of things, so I do think it comes from that. But overall, man, the track is great. Now we're back to doing what we started doing a couple videos ago, where I point out some things I like and I point out some things that I don't like. So to start off, some of the things I like about this track, I really enjoy the visuals. The visuals are absolutely awesome. It looks like real life, especially like I said earlier, when you're zoomed out, you know what I mean? It can get kind of pixelated as you get closer to certain parts of the track, and that could just be the reshade that I started running a couple of weeks back. But yeah, so the visuals looks great, rides really well, and the jumps are just really flowy and just really nice, you know what I'm saying? Some of the things I don't like about it, I don't like that it's on Shopify and not the MX Bike shop, but I have no control over that, and that was his choice to do, you know what I mean? He has that choice, and the reason why I say that is just for the simple fact that MXB Mods is, a free website. So I don't know if Nico and them would accept this for like the shop, being that it is just 3D scanned. So that could be, where that issue lies there. But another thing that I'm not like the biggest fan of, I guess, is that certain parts of it it might look like a rut, but there's not really a rut there, just based on how the 3D scan looks. You know what I'm saying? But overall, with all that being said, I would recommend that you go pick it up because it is fun, and I think that it would have some really good racing on it. Now, Johnny Bang, if you do watch this, I'm not taking a jab at you for putting it on mods and putting it on Shopify. That's your hustle. That's your grind. I ain't knocking it one bit, man. You get your money however you can. You know what I'm saying? But I just had to point that out and be completely transparent with that. I do think that this is like kind of crazy though. You know, like you can crank these things out so fast. Like I think this is your 4th one in a month. Maybe it's been a little bit longer than that. I could be wrong. It could be like your 4th one in a month, I think. And I'm not sure about the process or any of that, but I do know that this one of all of them is my favorite. So the way that you scaled this track up to make it more flowy, more peaky, and just more fun, I really enjoyed that, and I think that you should definitely keep that in mind when doing the next couple ones. But I also just have like a soft spot for tracks with bigger jumps, more flow, you know. It's still realistic, but it's also, you know, just fits the game better. It rides better with the game. Now, on the post on the MXB mods, they were saying that they were having problems with traction on the OEM bikes, but he released a patch that updated it to where now the OEM bikes and the A-Kit bikes both have good traction. Now, being that he mentioned the A-Kit bikes, it made me start wondering if that's the only bikes that he rides. So that wanted me to start a conversation. So let me know down below. Do you ride the A-Kit bikes or do you ride the OEM bikes? Personally, I downloaded the A-Kit bikes and I have them downloaded, but I never use them. I think I've ridden them twice, something like that. I think I did a video on them, and then after that I tried them one other time, and I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the A-Kit bikes. I really don't like the way they ride at all. But I know there are some people that's all they ride. So let me know down below. You A-Kit or you OEM? I don't know. There's going to be a lot of people, I think, I think there's more people probably on the OEM side, just for the simple fact of, you know, ARL and my MXB and all of that being ran on the OEMs. I think that's probably the more predominant bike used in the game. But I'm not hating on you if you ride the A-Kits, you know, that's totally your choice. So, but like I said, the link to this is on MXB mods. It will take you to Shopify, and then you pay like $1.50 there, and then he'll send you an email with the download link. And I mean, hey, if you don't mind it, pick it up, bro. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely fun. And I just wanted to show you guys a 3D scan tracking MX bikes because I still think it's kind of crazy. So y'all have a blessed day. Stay up. Peace.